Okay, you guys, so this is a follow-up to the Nolan Wells case. I said I was going to go online and, do some more digging. And I did stumble across a couple things that are very curious to me. Now, let me be clear. Everything that we're hearing is all speculation, rumor, and it's not a fact, and it hasn't been confirmed by the police. People that are close to the situation, people that live locally, are posting different things. So, you know how with young kids, people know something. So let's look at a couple of the videos that I've been finding. So I'm just giving you guys the information. Various people are posting different things. Allegedly, there was some kind of an altercation. Nobody has reported whether or not it was literally with Nolan and the guys. One girl did post that there was a fight, that he had a fight with one of the other kids, but that particular post has now been taken down, right? It was on Facebook. Fortunately, I got a screen capture, but yeah, we're going to kind of get into all these different things that people are saying online. Some of it I believe is true and some I don't, but let's take a look. Somebody that was there was actually filming, and they said that a fight broke out. Now, they didn't identify whether or not Nolan was part of it, but I slowed it down so you could kind of hear. So you could hear some voices raised and somebody saying the F word like that, okay? Now, I thought this one was crazy. This lady is saying that they have lawyered up. The guys involved, you guys. That's crazy.
From Biloxi, Ocean Springs, Mississippi. This comment is on one of my videos, and it says that the guys that he was with have lawyered up already. Well, allegedly, one of those boys' mother is a judge down here, so this case is going to get very interesting. Again, we are in South Mississippi, and this was a young black man surrounded by his white friends. So, anyway, I will be here following along, reporting only what I see online, as I always do.
Girlfriend, that's not true. Any people that were there that day have stated that Katie and Nolan met on that day. They met on that day. Nolan came with his people. Katie came with her own people. They met because it was this huge party that was happening in the water. This is a comment on Facebook from Ashton. Ashton knows Katie personally. I'm going to let y'all pause and read. What Ashton is saying is that Katie is a genuine and sincere person, that she hasn't really played a part in this, did not meet him until that day. Ashton continued, if anything, everyone needs to be questioning the friends and definitely not Katie. I personally sense genuinity behind this comment. I looked at their page. They seem to actually know each other. This is another person who knows Katie personally. She said, I know Katie since she was in 4th grade, and her story is literally the only one that hasn't changed. Now, that line kind of sat with me. The only one that hasn't changed. So whose story changed? Then she asked, who was on the boat with her that can back her up and vouch that she was with them the whole time. Grace goes on and says that Katie has made a full statement to police and Nolan's mom, and he didn't see him physically get back on the boat, but she saw his friends telling him to get on the boat, but everybody was in the water. And I've seen videos, there was a lot of people. I'm sure she doesn't know the exact time, but what I do know is Katie's story is the only one who hasn't changed at all this time. She told the cops and the mom the same thing. So she reiterated the fact that her story hasn't changed. So whose story has changed? I found this very interesting. And again, this is somebody who personally knows them. Grace goes on and she says, the boys also stated they came back and realized that he didn't ride back with somebody else. They then stated as well too, a different story, is that he stayed behind with Katie. So which one was it? Did he stay behind with Katie? Or was he supposed to be on the boat with y'all and y'all didn't realize that he came back or didn't come back? She goes on, and I found this interesting as well too. Several have said they saw the boys fighting. I've seen that video of the person who was parked next to them, and if you listen to the audio, it sounds like people are fighting. They're like, get on the fucking boat, or it's hard to tell. There's a lot going on, but you can definitely sense a fight is going on. Several have stated they saw the boys fighting. This would have been after the encounter with Katie. I don't know. This is a lot. I genuinely feel like Katie, because a lot of people on Facebook at least are attacking her. I genuinely feel like, and I could be wrong. This is just my opinion. I feel like Katie is innocent in this. I feel like they most likely met, and it sounds like with somebody jealous that or upset that he was talking to this pretty white girl, the black guy, whatever, and he's with a bunch of white men. Was somebody butthurt about that? Because according to the other girl, they started fighting after the encounter with Katie. So what triggered this fight? And also, why are they telling different stories? We got one story is, he got on the boat and we thought he was on the boat, then we realized he wasn't.
This is the video of the fight that they're talking about. Now, if you look closely, you can see Nolan over there with a group of boys, and you can also see people looking over in that direction where there was all the yelling. Now, we don't know if Nolan was involved in this, but some people keep saying that there was a fight. And why have all the guys allegedly lawyered up all of a sudden? Additionally, have you noticed, and I said this before, their faces are blurred. So that lets me know that somebody is starting to try to protect these guys. trying to protect their identities. Not saying they did something wrong, but it's looking very suspicious. But y'all jump in the comments and let me know what you think. And I'll see you on the next video.